Welcome back to the Detailing Bay in another episode, and in today's episode we're looking at headlights. It's often, it's the face of your vehicle, but it's often something that's left too late, isn't it? And they go all cloudy.
They do, over a long period of time as well, so you don't always realise until you've done something, you know, you've corrected them, that how much of a difference it makes.
Yeah, and when you see them really badly, you're almost at the point of like replacing the whole headlight.
Yeah, when they get to that point where you see on older cars where they're just completely cloudy, you even realise, hang on, it's affecting how much light's even being emitted from them now.
And I was just reading, that can even be like an MOT failure if they're really bad, absolutely. When that polycarbonate's completely oxidised. So today we've got a few different approaches. I mean, you can go down the route of using a machine and being really aggressive with it. We're going to try and keep it quite simple, aren't we, and just show what the guy at home can do on the driveway. What products? Take us through this range that we've got.
Yeah, so the majority of them rely on like heavy abrasion. They all have like the compounds dedicated for polycarbonate. Sanding, sand back. You can be quite aggressive with them, but what it is following up to make sure whatever you sand into there, you remove.
Right.
And they're kind of all geared like that. The SONAX one kind of relies on you bringing your own machine, so you can use a machine, and a couple of them come with a drill style as well, so you can do it with a drill to bring it back. And then you've got the one where you don't really need many tools. It's a good one. So you kind of almost key it with their cleanser compound product. You will mark it, but then it comes with, and this is the beauty of this one really, it comes with almost like, it's like a clear coat that goes back over it.
All right.
And it looks almost like magic as it goes back over it.
Does that last?
In it. Yeah, and because you've got to be mindful when you do correct headlights, they do have a UV film on it, and that's also what you're seeing kind of break down as well. So you're weighing up two options, but to slow that process, you know, from it breaking down again, you want to get something on there. You can put anything you want on there. You can put a wax on there, a sealant, but they're going to need to be topped up a lot. And then there is the more durable approach, like what comes in that kit there,
right? And
the SONAX one as well, which you get about a year out before it needs topping up again.
So it's not one of those gimmick things like you might see videos of WD-40 being sprayed on, wipe over and they're fixed, but that's very much...
Anything can look, because it's just filling everything.
Yeah, wash it and that's gone.
As what a clear coat would do, you know, but... Yeah, it's not a fix. It looks good on camera.
Whereas this has actually got a proper kit, everything you need in it. Right, what do we need to get going? I mean, I've already taped up.
Tape the area, clean the surface of any regular dirt, tar, anything that it's picked up. And then it's time to crack the kit open and get going.
Let's get it unboxed. Do you want to do the unboxing?
Yeah.
See what we've got inside. So they do a couple of kits, don't they, Meguiars?
Yeah, the other one you need a drill with as well. So that's the more traditional route of a heavy abrasive if you want. So that's the clear coat. We won't need that just yet, as they call it, the headlight coating. That's the one we need first, which is their compound. And then we should have a couple of discs in here.
So what kind of grit do you need to know what kind of grit you're working with? You know.
So Meguiars have kept this really simple. So you're putting a little bit of trust in them. It's so you don't have to delve too much into the science and the nitty-gritties of it. So you just give it a good shake, get a decent amount on there. Obviously don't saturate it, and then circular motions. And what this is going to do is just flatten it back.
Is that enough?
Yeah, start with that, and just nice circular motions, and just cover the entire area.
Cool. So it's like a Scotch pad then, this basically, isn't it? Is it
like almost like keying the surface, and that will take out all the build-up. Top coat.
I mean, I could keep going and going, but at what point do I need to wipe it off and see how we're getting on?
I'll just do another circular back and forth, and then we'll... I mean, given the abrasion of the pad as well, you could do multiple hits. You can kind of go on and on. The compound's playing a part, but that pad is playing quite a major part as well. It's acting as much as a lubricant as it is an abrasive.
Right. Time to wipe off.
Yeah.
Just got one of our all-purpose microfibres we have in the bay, and I'm just going to give it a quick buff off.
And what you can see now is it's looking a bit flatter.
Yeah, I'm honestly a little bit sceptical about this, because usually when you're polishing something, you go through a bit of a process through different grits.
You do, because you're refining back, but what we're going to do here is put effectively like a product like acts as like a clear coat. So all the micro scratches that are causing that dull look, in a moment are going to be filled in. Yeah,
so like in some of these kits, we've got abrasives that are going to take off that top layer of dirt, and then you've got to polish it back.
You've got to refine it back, yeah.
In this, we're actually just going to spray something over it.
Yeah.
Right, so that step 1 is effectively like the only step we're doing here, isn't it? Because we're not using like lots of different abrasive polishers and then bringing it back.
No, because what we don't need to do this time is we don't need to refine it back. We're going to use a clear coat style product, which is it's going to fill in all those micro scratches.
That's pretty clever.
So it is the 2 approaches, and they've tried to keep it simple.
Let's prepare to be amazed, shall we?
Yes. So one nice even coat. Treat it like you're putting a clear coat on.
Yeah. So we're gonna, nice little dusting.
Nice dusting.
So just a little dust coat, just to make it tacky and key it up. We'll leave that for a couple of minutes, shall we?
Yeah.
So that's had a couple of minutes. Let's go in for a second.
Yeah. Now go a little bit heavier, a bit closer. Now we'll let that sit for 2 to 3 minutes, and then we'll see if it needs a third one.
Definitely looks clear.
The clarity's coming back, yeah.
Right, for 15 minutes of work, that's night and day, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And on top of, sorry to cut you off, but on top of restoring it, we've added UV coating as well, haven't we?
Yeah, and you've got to really respect the fact that about 15 minutes to get it to that level is, I'm blown away by it, in all fairness.
So that's the quick 15-minute angle. What do these do that doesn't then?
So these are going to be able to go deeper as well, especially the ones where you're using either a machine or a drill. You're going to be able to give it more attack as well. Some of these also come with sanding paper as well. And you can go quite aggressive, but these are keeping it within a range where you're going to be able to bring it back. So it does depend how far your headlights have gone. But for a car that's 10, 11 years old, the headlights have never been done, 15 minutes.
Well, thanks very much for watching. I hope if you want to tackle that, at least you've got a nice how-to guide now. So yeah, like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next one.